On June the 9th at 5:30 p.m. I'm standing in today for Mayor Stroud as he is away. Welcome, everybody. So first up, has everybody had a chance to review the agenda for this evening's meeting? Okay, can I?
Up the agenda as written.
Thank you, Councillor Pence. And do I have a seconder?
I'll second it.
Thank you, Councillor Campbell. And item number 2, minutes from our meeting on May 12th. Has everyone had a chance to review any additions, omissions, corrections?
So move as written.
Okay, thank you, Councillor Pence.
I second that.
Thank you, Councillor Fortune. Moving on to item number 3, we have any business? Oh, I'm sorry. It's my first day on the job. So now we vote because we have a motion to, we don't vote on that though, do we?
Yes.
Oh, right. Sorry, we're voting to approve the minutes. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Hearing none, we will adopt the minutes as written. Now we're moving on to item number 3, any business arising from those minutes for May 12th. Okay, hearing none, we'll move on to our monthly reports from staff for the month of May. Yes, sorry, I just noticed that now. So we do have a correction to the agenda for this evening. We're looking at reports from staff for the month of May, not April. First up, we have from the Stellarton Police Department, we have our update from Chief Hobeck.
So I'll just provide a few highlights from Chief Hobeck's report. For the month of May, there were 232 calls for service. There were quite a few community relations events that we had staff attend. Sergeant Sutherland attended GR Saunders for Big Brothers Big Sisters. Constable Smith attended the Wellness Center for Police Week. The youth troop attended Atlantic Police Academy. For the GR Saunders Spring Fling, we had several officers attend that. Constable Vandergrift and Constable Berchier attended GR Saunders for Wellness Day. Officers provided the entire GR Saunders School with a tour of the station and police vehicles, and that was again for Police Week. Constable Berchier met with the Roots for Youth Executive Director regarding neighborhood issues, and residents seemed to be pleased at the proactive approach. There were 30 hours of foot and or bike patrol, 190 hours of traffic enforcement, and 24 hours of community relations.
Thank you, Ms. Draper.
I'd move the report as written.
Do I have a second?
I will second that.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
And any opposed? Hearing none, moving on to report B from Fire Chief Mike O'Sullivan.
Good evening, Deputy Mayor and councillors. During the month of May, we responded to 14 calls. One was for a motor vehicle accident, 3 were grass fires. One was for mulch on fire, one was mutual aid, and the other 8 were alarm calls. On average, we had 12 firefighters attend. We had an unusually busy day on the 28th of May with 4 calls coming in before 8:30 a.m. Overall, calls were all minor with the exception of the mutual aid grass fire. It covered a large area and had the potential to be very bad. And on average, 15 members attended each call with the exception of the mutual aid. I think we had 18 with that. Practices are held every Thursday. During the months of July and August, we suspended our practices just to have a little bit of a break. And on average, 12 members attended. Excuse me. And our weekly cleanup and equipment checks are performed with individual crews on Sundays.
Sounds like you had a busy month, Mike.
Thank you, Chief. Any questions? I have a motion to approve the report.
Motion to approve the report as written.
Thank you, Councillor Fortune, and a seconder.
I'll second that.
Thank you, Councillor Campbell. All those in favor of
Aye.
adopting the report, say aye. I'm still just figuring out all the steps, because I had a little hiccup in the beginning there. And any opposed? Hearing none, moving on to item number C, or letter C from Paige.
So my report was included with the council package. I have no changes, but I did just want to point out sort of 3 highlights from this report. So June 11th, that's Wednesday at 11 a.m., we are hosting our annual Davis Day service. This is the 100-year anniversary of that service, so we encourage everyone that is able to attend that. It's just located at the Miners Monument on Ford Street. Summer day camp registration continues. There are several weeks that are full, but there are still lots that aren't, so registration details are available on our website, on Facebook, and if anyone has questions, they can certainly get a hold of me. And then the final piece is more of just an awareness. Johnny Miles is this weekend on Sunday, June 15th. So there will be a handful of road closures between 6 a.m., about 6 a.m. and 2 p.m. So just plan accordingly. We will put out more specific notices closer to the weekend as a reminder.
Thank you very much, Paige. Can I have a motion to approve?
So moved.
And a second?
Second it.
Thank you, Councillors Pence and Fortune. And can I have a vote? I guess we'll vote, not can I have a vote? We'll vote to adopt this report as written.
So moved.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
And any opposed? Okay, and moving on to our town engineer report from Mr. Murray.
Good evening, Deputy and Council. You have my reports to submit it. Just a few things to point out. The Rutherford project got pushed, delayed a couple of weeks there, but we're on schedule to start next week. We did do spring flushing this year on our water report. I mentioned that. We haven't done it in the last number of years as we've got a few more dirty water complaints last summer, so we decided to do the same two flushings per year. So,
Blaine, is that the reason why you think there was more water used?
in May, yeah, that would have
Yeah.
a big yes. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Thank you.
Yep. Questions?
I'd move the town engineer's report as written.
Thank you, Councillor Pence, and I have the seconder.
I will second that.
Thank you, Councillor Campbell. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, thank you. And moving on to item number 5, our correspondence. We have a correspondence letter from Nova Scotia Emergency Management.
Yes, so this was received via email to our former CAO, Susan Higdon. It was just an update on the path forward with ground search and rescue from the Deputy Minister of Emergency Management. So that,
For information.
for information.
Thank you.
Thank you, Paige. I did notice reading through that, though, they're in the process of, can I have a motion to just put this report on the table so we can discuss it? A motion to,
Yeah, I motion that.
and anybody to second, please? Thank you. Okay, and I'll discuss a little. I did read through that correspondence, and it looks like they're trying to not reorganize per se, but bolster up the ground search and rescue given this past month's events. That's like a bit of a summary. Am I correct in that, Ms. Draper?
I don't want to make assumptions that would be
Yeah.
why, but
Yeah, they're just trying to, it looks like they're trying to engage some CAOs and just support from the local communities, just to have a little more awareness with the ground search and rescue. It may have been something that's been ongoing, but possibly and likely due to the ongoing requirement from those volunteers and ground search and rescue professionals over the last month. Okay. So anyway, just wanted to put that in there, I guess. All right, so all those in favor of adopting this, oh no, we don't have to do that. We had a motion to discuss, but we don't need, it's just correspondence. We don't need, even need a motion. I'm really working the kinks out just in time for Mayor Stroud to be back.
All good.
All right, so no more correspondence. We have our committee of the whole report from last month.
The following recommendation is for council's consideration from the Committee of the Whole report or meeting held on May 26, 2025. On recommendation of Committee of the Whole, council approved the memorial bench request received from Diane Margson to install a commemorative bench at Allen Park.
I move the committee of the whole report as written.
Thank you, Councillor Pence. Can we have a second?
I will second that.
Thank you, Councillor Campbell. All those in favor of approving Committee of the Whole's recommendation?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, motion passes, motion carries. Okay, thank you. And moving right along to item 7, our open forum. If anybody has any questions or comments or queries? Great. Please, somebody take this microphone from me. All right. So, with no further discussion, our next meeting will be held Monday, July 14th at 5:30 p.m. with Mayor Stroud back in the hot seat. And can I have a motion to
Motion to adjourn.